A few weeks ago, I brought you a video where I talked about 20 style trends for spring 2024. In today's video, we're going to talk about the patterns and fabrics that you'll be seeing everywhere this season. Well, hey friends, it's Dawn. Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have 10 pattern and fabric trends for you in this video. So a couple of weeks ago, I did a video where I showed you the trending styles. So now let's talk about the fabrics that you're going to find and the patterns that you're going to see everywhere this season. And the first trend that we're going to talk about is something we've actually been seeing for a couple of seasons now, and that is sheer. So we are seeing sheer in lots of different ways this season. So whether you want to add a blouse with a sheer sleeve, or maybe you want to add a blouse that has a little bit of sheer up near the neckline, or you have a dress with some cutouts that are sheer, there's lots of ways that you can incorporate this into your wardrobe. I actually saw a video a couple of days ago on TikTok, and it was another stylist who was sharing trends for more of the Gen Z crowd, and they were talking about wearing sheer skirts. Now, that's not something I would wear, and I don't feel like a lot of my clients would wear it, but I think it just shows you that sheer is prevalent all across the spectrum this season. Again, all the way from, the older crowd to the younger crowd, everyone is going to be wearing it and putting their own interpretation on it. So for me personally, I would love to find a blouse that has a little sheer detailing somewhere on it, but I'm probably not going to wear a full sheer garment. So whatever works for you and your wardrobe and your style, if you have ways to incorporate sheer into your wardrobe this season, you will be on trend. The next trend we're going to talk about is tropical or bold florals. So that's kind of why I wore this blouse. Now this is more of a botanical print than a floral, but it was something I had in my wardrobe, and I've actually included it in my spring capsule. So stay tuned. Next week, I'm going to be showing you my entire spring closet outfit planner that I have put together. And again, this is one of the pieces that I've chosen to incorporate this season. And so if you love florals, this is a great season to bring them out, but look for the more bold florals, something that's a larger scale, something that has maybe a brighter color scheme to it. But tropical and bold florals are going to be everywhere, whether it's in a dress or, again, a shirt, pants, lots of different ways to incorporate this trend into your wardrobe this spring. Next, let's talk about geometric prints. So geometric prints are going to be a pattern where there is a certain shape that's repeated over and over again. So whether you have triangles or you have rectangles or circles or diamonds. So I have a couple of examples of some jackets from Bowden, and these are a great example of a geometric print. Now, if you're familiar with the color analysis system that I've talked about before, the style by color system, these geometric prints, you're typically going to see them in a high contrast. Now, you can find them maybe in a low contrast if you find two colors that are very similar together to build this pattern. But I feel like when I see geometric prints, a lot of times I do see more of a high contrast look. And if you are a clear in our color system, or you like to wear high contrast prints, this is a great trend for you to incorporate. The fourth trend is called voluminous texture. So think about your outfit almost being like 3D and coming to life with lots of volume. So whether that's a floral applique, maybe lots of ruffles, or big, bold, voluminous sleeves, there's lots of ways to incorporate volume and texture into your outfit. So I have a couple of examples here. One is this cute ruffled sweater, and then also this shirt with these great big puffy sleeves, and also the texture on there of the material itself. So a couple of weeks ago, I actually went shopping and I found a lot of texture in the stores when I was looking. I went to Belk, which is a local department store here, and I went to TJ Maxx, and I saw a lot of pieces that I would put in this category of voluminous texture. So this is just a really great way to bring your outfit to life and have a lot of fun. Number 5 is abstract print. Now this is going to be opposite of the geometric print we talked about a moment ago. So this is going to be where there's no real pattern to the fabric. So if you have a print that you can't really categorize, you can't say, oh, this is geometric or stripe or floral or polka dot, it might be an abstract print. So I have an example here with this dress from White House Black Market. And if you're low contrast, abstract prints are a great way for you to wear patterns. Number 6 is fringe elements. Now last season we saw the Western theme, and you see a lot of fringe in your Western wear, whether it's fringe on a leather jacket or maybe a bag. The fringe we're seeing this season is not that fringe. So we're not seeing that Western fringe, that leather fringe. We're seeing fringe that's a lot more light, airy, delicate. So for example, like this shirt here, you see how light that fringe is? When I was shopping a couple weeks ago, again, I saw a skirt at Belk that had that fringe on the end. So this is a really great way to add some fun detail to your outfit, to your skirt or your shirt or maybe a bag. So if you love to incorporate some kind of fun elements into your wardrobe, this is another great trend for you. Next up is bold prints. So this kind of falls in line with some of the ones that we've been talking about. We talked about bold florals, we talked about geometric prints. So really bold prints could be anything. It could be stripes, it could be polka dots, it could be floral, anything geometric, whatever, as long as it's bold. It's got a larger scale or it's got those bright colors to it. So if you absolutely love prints, you love wearing patterned clothes, pull those out of your closet this season and incorporate them into your capsule or into your spring wardrobe, and you will be on trend this season. Trend number 8, we're calling open work material. This is kind of reminiscent of a fishnet material, and you're going to find it in a sweater or a sweater dress. So I did see this when I was out at TJ Maxx a couple of weeks ago, and I have a couple of examples here on the screen for you. So throw on a tank or cami underneath, maybe a pair of jeans or shorts if you're wearing that open work sweater, or throw on maybe a tank dress underneath if you're wearing the open work dress. And this is a great material for the warmer weather. Number 9 is lace. So we are seeing lace continue to trend. This has been around for a couple of seasons now. And what I'm seeing with the lace in the stores and online is that the lace this season tends to be a little bit larger scale. So of course, any lace is going to be trending. So if you have some in your closet and you want to pull it out, and if it's a smaller scale, don't worry about thinking you have to go find a new piece. But if you are shopping this season and you are looking for new pieces, you might find a larger scale like this shirt that I'm showing you here. So either way, lace is trending this season. I think lace is beautiful for spring, whether you're looking for a dress or a top or even a lace skirt. This is such a beautiful trend. And our 10th pattern and fabric trend is cutwork. Okay, and I'm going to read you the definition from Wikipedia. Now, I will say there's an Italian phrase in here. I'm not Italian. I do not speak Italian. I'm going to butcher it, so please forgive me. I will list this on the screen so you can read along with me. But according to Wikipedia, cutwork is described as, and it's either one word cutwork or two words cutwork, also known as punto tagliato. Again, please don't come for me. I know I butchered that. In Italian, it's a needlework technique in which portions of a textile, typically cotton or linen, are cut away, and the resulting whole is reinforced and filled with embroidery or needle lace. And this blouse from Cezanne I think is absolutely gorgeous. And I did see some cutwork pieces when I was out shopping. I do not have any cutwork, but I absolutely love to add some cutwork to my wardrobe because it is absolutely beautiful. Now, as I was writing my blog and putting this video together, I feel like I saw two overarching themes with these 10 trends. And the two words I would use to describe them are bold and open. All of the boldness with the prints, but also that volume in the voluminous texture. So that is bold as well. And then the other word that I felt like described these trends really well was open, with the sheer details and the open work material, the cut work, the lace. So I just saw those two kind of overarching themes. And I really love these trends this season. So I'm excited to incorporate a few of them into my spring capsule. Again, I will be showing you that in next week's video, so make sure you come back. But out of these 10 trends, I would love to know which are your favorites. So make sure you comment below and let me know which ones are your favorites or which ones you plan on adding into your wardrobe this spring. So if you missed my previous video on the 20 style trends, make sure you check that out. And that is it for this video. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.